Rick Moranis is cool, man.
You know what happened to Rick Moranis?
He went to jail for shrinking his kids, right?
No, his wife died, and he had to quit acting and take care of his kids. It was actually completely the opposite. It's terrible.
You mean the same shit that happens to every person on the planet happened to Rick Moranis?
Yeah, and you wouldn't
because
a celebrity.
Rick Moranis was in Ghostbusters 2, that's just supposed to hit us harder.
Well, does that mean that you feel any less worse for Rihanna? Just because that's domestic violence happens to everybody.
Here's the question: is Rick Moranis going to get canceled now? Because in Ghostbusters 2, he said the black guy was a big problem for everybody. He was like, hey, the black guy's a big problem for everybody. Like, oh man, I can't believe Rick Moranis just said that in the courtrume.
So back to what people are getting out of this show.
Like, here's what's crazy is they would have probably really cared that Rick Moranis said that if the Scolari brothers wouldn't have busted out of the courtroom right after that, right? Oh no, it's the Scolari brothers. And they just start flipping over benches. And Rick Moranis is like, I was just about to say the N-word, right?
Saved by the Scolari brothers. I always like Vigo the Carpathian.
That's the value you get out of this show, man.
I always like Vigo the Carpathian. That was my dude. He had a whole Red Sea of anger underneath him. He was just brewing anger. That's how I feel inside. Just a river of anger.
Dude, he goes, give me a child. And the other guy's like, a child. And he shoots him with the laser eyes. Man, I swear I watched that movie 100 times.
That guy was straight creep, man. That guy was the original creep. The dude was all the child. Who was that dude?
Yannick. Or Giannis. He goes, would you like to maybe go out with Giannis sometime? And she's like, very nice, Giannis. Oh man, that is like, bring me a child. He's like, what? He goes, what? And he shoots him with the lasers. And he goes, and he goes, his eyes turn red, remember? He goes, a child.
A child. It's a lot like Joe Biden.
Look, man, this is why I tell people they shouldn't watch too much television, because then they end up wasting their life, like me, worrying too much about Ghostbusters 2. Right? When you should be studying Kung Fu. Like, bro, that's all I want to do with my life. Please don't tell my kid what dad did. Tell dad's dead. Let him know now it only messed with his head. Just tell him Jess was a weird-ass dude. Try to walk around the world barefoot doing Kung Fu. Right? That's all a person should ever do. Like, you get to choose. Do you have a staff, a sword, the 3-pronged nunchuck that you just go, or you can make the triangle around somebody with it, or do you just have like the long staff with the ribbons on it, but with the little spear point? Like, how is your Kung Fu? Why don't we live in a world where we can do that, where we can just walk around just murking each other? Instead, we're just posted up waiting to die, just consuming, just disgusting milkshake slurping, just have a little mouse living inside the crack between our double chins. It just peeks out every once in a while, steals a little crumb of bread, hides back in our shit. What is this? What we're meant for? Bro, do you know there's monkeys that just live in fucking like 15 minutes from the parking lot? Like, you could just drive to this parking lot and there's fucking monkeys. Sorry, church kids. You don't believe in monkeys anyways. Those are your ancestors. All right, man. I just got canceled by the church kids. I can feel it.
Can we circle back to how underrated that Bobby Brown song was in Ghostbusters 2?
Oh, please.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to take control.
Gotta take control. Gotta take control. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters in to get control.
That was, man, just hot all around.